The career of Justin Bieber is in danger due to startling disclosures on his past with Shaw. Although Diddy's CMS was once thought to be a harmless friendship, new information paints a darker picture, suggesting that Bieber's life was almost destroyed by addiction as a result of his association with Diddy. Diddy is facing potential arrest, and his past could be brought back to light, threatening to expose him in ways that could irreversibly damage his career and even his marriage. For Bieber, however, it was simply an escape because he was still young, as is the case with everyone in the industry and those who experiment despite their reluctance. Bieber may have to face his past with Diddy in public, as insiders reveal that videos of a younger version of himself with Diddy, which were once thought to be innocent, are now under scrutiny due to Diddy's legal issues. Everything may be at risk if Bieber's relationship with the troubled star were to resurface, with disastrous results. It's hilarious what's happening with Diddy, and Bieber's silence might not be an option for much longer. The revelations create a terrifying image of Bieber's early years and hint at a darker aspect to his friendship with Diddy. Once thought to be harmless entertainment, those old films and pictures are now being re-examined through a much darker prism. You know what I mean when I say, I'm going to let you rock this every time it's going to be yours. These moments are now seen as crucial points in a story of exploitation and manipulation. You haven't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out. Well, you haven't, I mean you try to get in contact with me through all my partners. The implications of such statements have led to a flurry of speculation about what might have happened during these times. Did Bieber, in his quest for fame and acceptance, find himself in situations that no teenager should be exposed to? Alarming allegations have been made by former insiders, who claimed that Diddy's gatherings served as a haven for underage alcohol consumption and drug usage. They argue that Bieber's early addiction difficulties were greatly influenced by the atmosphere he was in, as he was anxious to fit in and impress his idol. It may develop into a dependency, but the first time I smoked, I was 13, 12, or 13 years old. The timing of these problems' resurgence couldn't be worse for Bieber in recent months. The public's perception of him has significantly changed, and the virtuous image he has worked so hard to develop appears to be disintegrating. Since he will be a major voice in the future, every new piece of information strengthens the growing body of knowledge that his relationship with Diddy was considerably more harmful than previously thought. I need them to understand the risks. Kim Kardashian is failing miserably in her attempts to soothe the people. Critics have unearthed old pictures from a 2010 La magazine shoot featuring an underage Bieber and a provocatively dressed Kardashian. These images, along with rumors of her involvement in Bieber's early exploitation, have only intensified the scrutiny on her and, consequently, on Bieber's inner cougar circle of trust. Her recent comments on Instagram, meant to show support for Justin and Hailey, have backfired spectacularly. Is Justin Bieber's relationship with CG a joke? Why do they love him so much at such a young age? Rumors are rampant that more damaging evidence, including videos and testimonies that haven't been released yet, could destroy Bieber's already shaky reputation. According to sources close to Bieber, he is scared and tense about these possible revelations. In this lawsuit, he claimed that P. Diddy is basically the Epstein of the rap industry. These rumors imply that what has been revealed thus far is just the tip of the iceberg. Friends of the couple say that despite their recent appearance at Coachella and other public displays of affection, Hailey Bieber and her partner are having a terrible time keeping their marriage together. The couple's body language at the festival is being scrutinized by both fans and experts, which is why there are deeper problems. Some view Justin's constant need to declare his love for Hailey in public as a desperate attempt to maintain normalcy in the midst of the mayhem, but the seriousness of the situation extends beyond that. The entertainment business as a whole is anticipating the possible effects of Bieber's actions, not just him and his close group. Repercussions from these disclosures may result in a much needed in the industry, the Diddy Bieber saga has already provoked conversations about the darker side of fame, specifically the exploitation of up-and-coming talent. I recall thinking, I'm not sure if you're familiar with his voice, that I was in the company of his moaner. Turning back to the ever-growing controversy surrounding Diddy, it seems that Bieber may not be his only minor victim. According to the most recent lawsuit, Diddy, his longtime partner Harf Pierre, and an unidentified man allegedly assaulted a teenage woman in 2003. Her attorneys have drawn attention to the fact that the woman has actual studio photos, one of which shows her sitting on Diddy's lap. This new Jane Doe lawsuit follows 3 other women who have come forward in the last several months, all of whom described being assaulted by Diddy. The allegations portray a troubling picture of a powerful guy abusing his position to prey on impressionable young women. The seriousness of these accusations cannot be overstated. Legal experts such as Nemi Ramani have speculated that Diddy may be sentenced to life in prison if found guilty. I wouldn't be shocked if this turned out to be another Jeffrey Epstein or R. Kelly-style human trafficking case involving numerous victims spread over a considerable amount of time and multiple jurisdictions. According to Rahman, the possibility of such a well-known trial has led to parallels with previous well-known instances, indicating that the fallout might be monumental. The legal system and public opinion are turning against Diddy, who fiercely denies the accusations, calling them sickening and AOE for a quick payday. The detailed accounts from Jane Doe and other accusers paint a picture of a pattern of behavior that spans decades, jurisdictions, and an alarming number of victims. The new lawsuit describes a terrifying scenario in which the young girl was trafficked across state lines, given large amounts of drugs, and then attacked repeatedly in a bathroom at Diddy's Manhattan recording studio. Let me tell you something, though. In addition to saying he should have apologized to Cassie in that video, he also ought to have apologized to the entire public for lying. These charges have far-reaching consequences. Diddy, who was once the pinnacle of the music industry, is now in danger of going bankrupt because of the media company revolt. He has already resigned as chairman, and as more information comes to light, other economic endeavors could suffer. Dio has distanced itself from Diddy out of worry for the potential harm to Diddy's brand that his involvement could cause. However, the authorities are still looking into possible charges involving guns and firearms, which could add to Dio's already rising legal issues given the turbulent background. The suspected former relationship between Justin Bieber and Diddy is brought to light should new information come to light. An insider cautions that Justin Bieber's carefully cultivated public persona might be destroyed if he ignores these links. He risks being drawn into the same vortex and having his reputation wrecked. If the media and legal attention increase, Bieber, who has already struggled with drugs and mental health issues, may find himself repeating some of the worst periods of his life. Dark and intricate details surround Diddy's alleged misdeeds. Ventura Cassie. The stage was set by Diddy's ex-girlfriend, who filed a lawsuit in which she accused him of a decades-long campaign of abuse and assault. Her claims have inspired other victims to come forward with their stories, and as the accusations mount, they paint a picture of Diddy as a predator who repeatedly exploited women, so this is just crazy. I have learned that Diddy's residences in Miami and Los Angeles were raided by federal officials as part of a trafficking investigation, which represents a major development in the case. Home phone security verified that these searches were a component of an ongoing federal investigation that may result in Diddy's apprehension. It's not a question of if, but rather when, I believe Diddy will be taken into custody. Raffin highlighted the hazardous situation Diddy finds himself in, saying that as the inquiry goes on, Diddy's future appears to be getting worse. Bleak. If the accusations are proven, Diddy might spend decades behind bars in a federal jail, a fate similar to other well-known people who have fallen from grace due to race. With everything on the line, the consequences for those close to him, including Justin Bieber, might be significant. The drama that is playing out makes commitments to keep the public interested as additional information becomes available. The possibility of Diddy's collapse looms big, casting a shadow over the music business, and fans of the Bieber-Diddy saga have expressed a variety of feelings and points of view, dividing public opinion on the matter. One fan said that Usher was just as guilty as everyone else who used Justin since he knew precisely what Diddy would do to him. This opinion reflects a larger conviction that everybody in Bieber's circle, especially seasoned businessmen like Usher, ought to have done a better job of protecting him. Another admirer voiced their displeasure with Diddy's supposed impunity, saying, "I'm sorry, everyone. This man has gotten away with so many things. Someone needs to stop him." This perspective emphasizes the public's mounting annoyance over false accusations made against influential people and their apparent lack of responsibility. There was also criticism of parents' roles in the entertainment business. A fan said, "It sickens me that these parents will do anything to gain fame and will even give up their talented children for money." The consensus is that there is a significant outcry for justice, accountability, and that fans are questioning not only Diddy's actions but also the complicity of others in the industry. The revelations have sparked a broader discussion about the exploitation of young stars, with many calling for systemic changes to protect them. This opinion highlights the ethical concerns surrounding the exploitation of young talent by those who should be their primary protectors. The public is depicted in each comment as both incensed and demanding change, but we want to know what you think. Should Justin Bieber publicly confront his past with Diddy, or is silence the best course of action? To what extent do you think industry elites like Usher have an obligation to safeguard up-and-coming talent? Join the discussion by leaving your ideas in the comments section below. We appreciate your time and will see you again soon.